Will soon vote on a proposed bill that would ban discrimination based on a person's sexual orientation or gender identity. Today, the committee held a hearing for the bill known as the Missouri Non-Discrimination Act.
ABC 17's Lindsay Burning was at that hearing today. She joins us now live in the studio. And Lindsay, both sides of the issue testified today.
Marissa, about 15 people testified in support and 5 people testified against the proposed bill today in the packed hearing room. In Missouri, a person can legally be fired, evicted, or refuse service for being gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender. Representative Stephen Weber of Columbia says it's time for that to change.
Discrimination is simply wrong, and it's time that the state of Missouri stop condoning discrimination of people. It causes a lot of pain, it causes a lot of hurt to human beings, and this is ultimately about human beings.
Weber says aside from human rights, not having statewide protections for members of the LGBTQ community hurts Missouri's economy.
We've had businesses that have moved hundreds of jobs out of the state of Missouri in the last year, and they've cited diversity as a reason.
Kyle Piccola with Promoting Equality for All Missourians, or PROMO, says 95% of all Fortune 500 companies have policies protecting the LGBTQ community from discrimination, and says more than 1,000 companies in the state signed in support of the legislation, including Monsanto and Express Scripts, which testified in support today.
If you're working in a place that is hostile towards you, your work performance is not going to be strong. It's not going to be to par. So it's just an unhealthy place to work. It's an unhealthy environment to live in.
But others disagree.
In America, you have a right to discriminate as a private citizen. In America, if you don't like the color of someone's eyes or their hair or the way they talk, you have a right to not associate with them. That's fundamental. We're afraid to say that now, but it's the truth.
Others who testified in opposition to the bill say it would bring a new line of lawsuits against employers and violate religious liberty.
Is the one standard.
Some cities in Missouri, including Columbia, St. Louis, and Kansas City, have municipal laws banning discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. But many cities across the state, including Jefferson City, do not.
Thank you, Lindsay. The committee is expected to vote on the bill next week. Tonight.